Hello, this is Noel again, here in Sacramento. It's like it's been a pretty, the weather seems kind of nice out here, but it's like everywhere you go, it's always gonna, it follows you everywhere you go. You can't really, you can't really, stay away from it because it's just like everywhere you go, it just follows you, whatever it is. But I know there's a lot of people going through this out there, and it's not like it's not easy, especially if you're heavily targeted, There's a lot of people who don't really understand this, This program is it's meant to harm people, harm individuals. There's nothing very positive about it, All I've seen is people being harmed, innocent people, and there's people who really don't need to be, on this. It's like it could be anybody, men, women, young, old. It doesn't really matter what ethnic background you are, but it seems like it happens to a lot of people out there, being targeted. And today, this is like, they call this place Old Sacramento, and wherever I go, it seems to be there. My targeting is pretty severe because it likes to follow you everywhere you go, This is kind of like
Yeah.
oh, here, I'll push it. Here.
Oh, why are you not pushing the stroller?
Because you kept saying you wanted to do it. Let me do it. Here, let me do it. So let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. So, hello, this is Noel again. I was trying to say that sometimes you start to think, why, why me, you haven't done anything so severe to be targeted like this, You were put into a so-called program that really affected your whole life, and it's kind of it's pretty evil and kind of scary in a way, that there's people out there going through this, and as you can see, like wherever you go, whatever you do, they'll target you. It's actually, they're harming innocent people, man, and that's something I'm not really interested in. That, like, why would you want to do that, like stalk people, gang stalk people, use direct energy weapons on people? Yeah, hello, this is Noel again. Yeah, sometimes I ask myself, how hard it is to believe that you're in such an evil program, that you don't know how you got into it, It's like it's almost like you're so you just keep, once you learn that you're a TI, a targeted individual, you start to wonder, you know, like, how did I get into something like this, you know? It's almost like if somebody doesn't like you, or you were upset at somebody, you think you'd have an argument, you'd go to court, you would start maybe even physically fighting each other, right? But to put somebody through this, through many 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, you know how that's evil, man. This is that's worse than somebody going to jail or prison, you know? Because what they're doing is really fucking, they're harming people, man. Just imagine, like, going someplace and you're getting gang stalked, okay? And then when you either go home or go to a place, you're getting hit with direct energy weapons, okay? And then if you go to a restaurant or store or whatever, you meet somebody or you have a friend out there, and then you actually leave to go get something to eat. You use the restroom, but you left your food there, and then they put something in there, and then you're having diarrhea, and you're all like, what the heck is going on here? You're all coughing up and vomiting, and you're like, what did you put in my, you know, your drinks, your food? And you're like thinking to myself, wait a minute, man, you're having a hard time trusting people now, you know? So these people are actually harming you, man. Once you're put into this program, you don't really know what's going on, man. I mean, you're traumatized, you're scared, you're confused. You're actually trying to look for people that are like you, but you're scared to meet people that might be like you or pretend to be like you that might end up harming you, you know? So you really don't know who to trust no more. You're scared, and then they isolate you on top of that. But now you feel like you're better off isolated because you have a hard time trusting anybody, you know? So this program is out to really do harm to an individual. It's not out there to protect you, to help the public. It's mostly out there to harm an innocent person, man. And that's something that I cannot understand, you know. If you're an innocent person, why, you know? Why would they do that, you know? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are going through this, but if you're isolated, you feel so alone, and you feel like you're the only one they're doing this to, right? You know, there's probably targets out there who have jobs. There's targets out there who own houses. There's targets out there who are homeless. And it's not right, man. You know, there's targets out there with probably no support, no family, no friends, nobody, you know? And that's the hardest thing to go through right there. Like, you're a target with nothing. You're just out on the streets running around or something, you know? I mean, I don't really wish this on nobody, man. If you're really mad at somebody, you can now always, like, talk to them, argue with the person, maybe, even if you got into a physical fight with a person, that's actually much better than being put in a program like this, man. Because you fight somebody, you get a little scratch and bruise or whatever, you know, that takes shower and it's not there no more, you know. But this is there, man. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, man. It does not, seems like it just stays there, you know. So if you're a target out there, man, stay strong, man, because these people are really harming innocent people out there. They can even, there's targets out there that are really perps that pretend to be targets, and that's the scary part, because you don't know who to trust. And then there's targets who target other targets, and that's scary too, because you're trying to like be out there trying to learn from others and help others, but you don't know who to trust and who to help no more, you know, because you're so traumatized and you just don't know what's going on, you know. You take care. I'm going to sign off for now. Take care. God bless. And stay strong.